Hello out there YouTube. This video is for the Baja mini bike community. I'm here to solve a little issue that's become quite an annoyance for anyone that's looking to buy a new Baja Warrior MB200 mini bike, and you end up finding that if you want to put a torque converter on it, you find this annoying little issue with the male threaded crankshaft instead of the tapped crankshaft that has come on most of the other models. But there's an easy way around that, and it does not involve tapping the crankshaft or drilling or any sort of difficulty like that. The method I've used that seems to be really easy are these convenient lug nuts with a long shank on them. They're usually used for mag wheels. You can buy them mostly on eBay. I ordered mine from Summit. The thread on this is a 12mm by 1.25, so it's kind of hard to find at any of your local parts stores. You really need to end up ordering them on the internet. But they thread right on and they work because they're pretty much a female bolt, which is exactly what you need to sink down inside the driven unit, or the driver unit, excuse me. The one thing you're going to have to do to make this plan work is on this little slide unit that goes inside the driver pulley, there's a keyway, if you can see it right there, and it runs the entire length of this slide. Now in order to make this work, because the lug nut's so wide, you're going to have to grind out a portion of it on one end. If you can kind of sort of see that. I know the video doesn't work that great. But if you use a regular Dremel tool with a grinding stone on it, that's the easiest way to get it done. You're going to need to grind down about 3/4 of the way inside there, which is okay because there's still enough keyway left on there to make contact with the keyway slot on the crankshaft. As you can see, you're only going to need a small portion of it to make it on there. Now make sure when you're doing this, you make sure you do it on the right end, because this slide has a special cutout on one end right here that's designed to fit right in these notches on the face. So that's one thing you got to be careful of. But I've done this, and it seems to be very successful. I've had no problems with it, and most importantly, I didn't have to worry about tapping the crankshaft, which for anyone who just bought a brand new mini bike can kind of seem like something you might not want to do. These long shank lug nuts come in a couple of lengths. I've already tried using the more common 3/4 shank, and they don't really work that well. They only grab a couple of threads in there, so you might have to go up to the 1-inch shank, or what I did is I went to the 1.3-inch shank and just took up a little bit extra of the shank length with 2 washers. But there you have it.